Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Endos Gaming here and welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is having a good day or night wherever you are in the world. Today's episode is very special. This is the first time I'm making a tips and tricks videos on Battlefield 2042. The beta basically just came out a few hours ago, so I've been trying to figure out the game, all the ins and outs and how the mechanics work. Obviously, it's a work in progress and I will be making future content on the game. However, for now, I have definitely noticed a few things you should be aware of before jumping into Battlefield, or even if you're already playing the game, that's fine as well. Alright, disclaimer, this video will not cover everything. I will definitely be making more videos on more advanced stuff and even basic stuff on how the game works. If you are interested, make sure to sub to the YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any future content. First things first, go into your settings, change your FOV. Mine is 70 for now, it works really well. I can see enemies at far range and my movement is still good. I am going to play around with this and will give you an update if I do change my FOV. However, 70 is working pretty good at the moment. Super important, you want to change your motion blur to 0%. Make sure you do this, guys. Having motion blur just makes it super hard to see the enemies. To be honest, I don't even know why they put this in the game. No one likes blurry vision, making it impossible to see your targets. Now you want to turn your camera shake off when affected by explosions. Super important to turn this off. You want your screen to be steady so you can make adjustments on the fly and stay calm during explosions. I will probably make a settings video on the future after some research and experimenting. Okay, now into the actual gameplay. When fighting on Battlefield, the most important tool that you can use is your minimap. When entering a new game, you're going to get distracted, you're going to be looking at the grass and the cool buildings, the beautiful graphics. It's really nice to enjoy, but just a friendly reminder that your minimap is your best friend in Battlefield. I noticed no one really uses silencers at the moment and then using the other muzzles to control recoil, which means everyone is popping up on the map at the moment. Make sure you utilize your minimap to locate enemies. I noticed when I started looking at the minimap, I was always able to pinpoint targets a lot easier when defending my flag, when pushing teams. It just made the game a whole lot easier instead of just looking at random spots trying to find targets. Okay, I'm just going to break down a couple of scenarios just to show how useful the minimap actually is in Battlefield 2042 and should not be overlooked. Right now, I'm just scanning the area to see if I can find any targets. However, I hear some gunshots to my right and I keep an eye on my minimap. Voila, the enemy pops up. I know exactly where the target is and can plan my attack from here. I got no visuals on the target, so I use my grappling hook to get a little bit closer. It's super useful. We'll talk more about this tool in a bit. I know exactly where the enemy is, so it's an easy kill. Having an eye on the minimap is super effective. It just helps you track down your targets way easier and you're not always running around the map just looking at trees. In the next scenario, we are pushing a team in a building ahead. Again, I'm paying attention to my minimap and notice there are targets nearby. Please note, in Battlefield, there's no arrow to indicate which level the enemy is on, so for Call of Duty players, you will need to adjust. I managed to get the pick, however, notice there are still red dots appearing. This is where it's a good idea to utilize the hook provided in Battlefield to get a better leverage point. I managed to get the second kill without too many issues. This is all just from using the minimap for intel, so next time you jump into Battlefield 2042, make sure to always be checking your minimap. Trust me, it just makes sense and it's so much easier. Once you're constantly checking the minimap, you realize it's one of the most important mechanics in Battlefield. Before we continue, if you learn anything new or finding any value in today's video, remember to smash that like button, it does help me out a whole lot. Remember to sub to the YouTube channel Endos Gaming for more tips and tricks videos. We are all about improvement on this channel. Also on our last note, I do stream on Twitch at Endos Gaming TV. I do have a face cam and some fancy RGB lights set up. So if you do have any questions or just want to come by and say hi and hang out, it's just good vibes. Remember to stop by the stream. With that out of the way, let's continue. Alrighty, when you jump into the game, remember to attach your attachments. First 20 minutes I was playing, I didn't even know I could attach my grip to reduce my recoil. Anyways, Battlefield 2042 has a great system where you can change your attachments on the fly. Super useful when adjusting depending on what range you are fighting at. To change your attachments, for PC you press T, PlayStation will be L1, and Xbox all you need to do is press LB. Okay, on another note, when looking at the Cobra Grip in the beta, I noticed there is a perk where your accuracy is increased while being static. So just testing the theory, it looks like in fact when standing still your bullet spread is dramatically less. While I'm strafing, the bullet spread is increased as you can see. So yeah, some Call of Duty players may have some issues with this. In COD/Warzone, it's always super beneficial to strafe as your bullet spread is not affected and it makes yourself a harder target to hit. I think Battlefield's mechanics are interesting with this attachment. It's more similar to Valorant and PUBG where you need to stand still and shoot. I'll be curious to see if they add other attachments to the game, so when you do strafe and shoot, the recoil is still reduced. As of right now though, during the beta with the Cobra Grip attached, it looks like if you are standing still while shooting, your bullets will be way more accurate. Make sure to keep this in mind. I think at close range you should still utilize your movement, however mid to long range, if you want to hit your shots, try to remain still so your bullet spread is less and you're way more likely to hit your shots. Well, that is it for today's episode. This is just a quick one. I just wanted to quickly produce this video to provide some important tips to help you perform better during the Battlefield beta. There are still so many things I need to learn, like the movement mechanics, the settings, and much more. I'll try to release more videos as soon as possible as I continue playing the game. Remember to sub to the YouTube channel for more tips and tricks content. I will still be posting Warzone content as per normal, so look out for that. As always, I wish you guys all the best and good luck on the Battlefield.